What feels like the end is often the beginning. Week 14 schedule. Class, we've come to the last week of the semester. We're almost done. For this week, you will be producing draft 1 of the video presentation, and that will be within Google Slides or PowerPoint. Draft 2, which will be due on Thursday, will be 3/4 of the project ready to go. So for many of you, that will be an actual movie file, or for some of you, a PowerPoint presentation already narrated, already with transitions ready to go. And then we'll also be talking about the TaskStream Eportfolio, which is a graduation requirement. By Tuesday, have draft 1 of your video presentation or mini documentary. And so follow the directions on the right and complete a minimum of 6 slides for this draft. I want to note that by Tuesday, you should have completed your survey, interview, or text analysis of a cultural artifact. So you'll summarize what you learned from it within your first draft on slide 4. So have that ready to go for you to work with your group members on your draft. Draft 2 will be due on Thursday, and so that's 3/4 of your project. So this is where we'll be looking at your use of video clips, audio clips, your pacing of your material, how you narrate. Remember, if you're using YouTube clips, don't exceed a minute for individual clips or exceed 30% of the total video presentation or mini documentary. Often it's tempting for students to find documentary clips or news clips and simply have the actual news station or documentary do all the work for you. When your clips are too long, the viewer actually forgets that you're the actual director and assumes they're just watching that show. So that's a problem. And again, you're contributing to this conversation, not just letting someone else do all the talking for you. I will be reviewing your second drafts after next Thursday's class so that you can finish it in time for the final portfolio. I provided on the slide quick links to the presentation that I had talked about in the video, and there's a link to the video itself if you prefer that modality. Also a link to the class folder. And I'll be talking about TaskStream in class next Thursday. Spend some time doing that, but the directions are here on this page. And it also shared the important links that were described in the video presentation, and then also important deadlines as well. I did move the deadline for the annotated bibliography of the final draft because it was just impossible for me to possibly review all of those in just 2 days on top of commenting on your guys' survey questions and interview questions via email. So that will be due with the final portfolio on the 18th. And for finals week, instead of a final exam, you're simply completing your final portfolio.